Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the functions of political party. We have studied about why do we need political party and what is a political party, the meanings of political party, etc. in the previous class. So let us discuss about what are the functions of political parties. What does a political party do? How political parties function? Basically we know that political parties fill political offices and exercise political power. We know that political parties make their office and they work function in the office. Then they also exercise political power. Parties do so performing a series of functions. There are many functions. They have a political office, leadership, some active members and some supporters also, or the followers also. They have a particular office and they plan some of the policies and programs. Then they think about how to implement or work out these policies. Most important function of the political parties are they contest in elections. For contesting elections and winning the election, that is the most important function of a political party. Most democracies, we know that elections are fought mainly among the candidates put by the political parties. There are many political parties. When elections are approaching, we know that many parties select a candidate from their party candidate. He is the candidate of a particular name of the person. He is the candidate of a BJP or Congress or Shiva Sena, etc. Like that, these are party candidates. Sometimes we know that independent candidate without parties also. Okay, so that parties, political parties mainly arrange people for the party candidates. Okay, so that the parties select their candidates in a different ways. There are many different criteria, different people, different political parties are how they are selecting their candidates. Some of the countries we know that in USA, members and supporters of the party choose its candidates. So party candidates or the supporters and the members of these parties select one candidate who will be standing for the election. He is considered as a party candidate. Now more and more countries are following the same method. In other countries like India, top party leaders choose candidates for conducting elections. We know that the top leaders of the party like ministers or for especially we can say that BJP leaders like Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, like that important leaders, they are selecting the candidates who will be contesting in particular areas. That is the condition in our country. Okay, main parties, their important leaders are selecting candidates. Now that is the condition in India, but in USA like other countries we know that all the members together of party members together select one or two members are the party candidates. Parties also put forward different policies and programs. They often say that is their agenda. Before the elections, they put up many of the policies and programs and announce to the people. And with these policies, they campaign the people. If they come to power, they will implement a particular rule and regulations, etc. So these are each of us way how different opinions and views on policies are suited for the society. We know that every person has different views or different opinions, and political parties bring together all these opinions and form or sort out all these different views. Okay, we know that our all people have different opinions, different views. Everything cannot be implemented in the society. So they all sort out all these different opinions and bring to them into a conclusion. Okay, so here we know that large number of similar opinions are also there. Some people have different opinions, but many of the people have similar opinions. So political parties coordinate all these similar opinions, and the majority's opinion will be implemented when they come to party when they win the elections. Okay, so here we know that this is called the agenda of the party. and the agenda will be implemented after they win the election. So here there are many different opinions, but all will be combined together and it will be implemented. Now when they become the when they win the election and they can form the government, and they are called the ruling party. Okay, so parties also play another decisive role in making the laws for the country. We know the laws are when they are generally laws are also made or debated there several times in the legislature, and it will be passed there in the legislative assembly. Laws are debated. So before that, first a bill will be introduced, it will be discussed and debated, and finally this will be passed in the legislature. So but since most of the members belong to a particular party, they go to the by the direction of the party leadership irrespective of their personal opinions. We all the members of the parties, or those who are being those who won the election also, they all have different opinions, but they do not go for their personal opinions. They do not implement their personal opinion. They often look at the leaders or follow the instructions of their leadership. So that whatever we know that Amit Shah in the central union government, Amit Shah or Modi, Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, all the top leaders decide and other party members just follow them only. Okay, then another parties also form and run governments. This is also an important function of the political parties. They are contesting the election and winning the election, then they will form the government. Big policy decisions are taken by political executive that comes from the political parties. Not all the common followers or the participants of the political party. Top leaders have the priority always. They are taking the decisions and implement it in any nation, in any democracy. We know that parties also recruit leaders, train them, and also make the ministers to run the government in the way they want. So they also give the political parties give training to the people, and also when they are winning the election, they make these people as the ministers. And those parties that lose the elections, and what is their role? We often say opposition party. So some parties, major parties also lose the political office, and we call them as opposition party. We know that in the central government or union government, Congress is now known as opposition party. They also have some particular role, because whatever the policies implemented by the ruling party is criticized by the opposition party. If there are delays in implementing the laws or the policies by the ruling party, it will be opposed by the opposition party. Also, opposition party mobilize the opinion of the people. Okay, if people are against the laws introduced by the any ruling party, opposition party mobilize the opinion of the public. So parties also shape the public opinion. That is also very important function of any political party. Also, we know that some other important thing is the parties provide people access to the government machinery and welfare schemes. We know when we have a problem, common men have a problem, they do not directly approach any government office. Instead, they go to and they move to a political leader. We know that we are much attached with any political leader. Whenever we have any problems, we approach the political leaders in our locality instead of going to the government machinery. So through this political leader, we contact the government machinery or government officer. Okay, so we are much attached with the political leader than a government officer. Okay, so these are the important functions of the political parties. In the next class, we will study more about what is the necessity of a political party, how it is necessary a political party in any democracy.